Hey guys, welcome to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, and tonight I'm going to be checking out the Zack Snyder's Justice League sneak peek, the HBO Max. I think it's only about like 35 seconds long. It was actually posted by Rich Bros on my Discord server, which by the way, if you guys haven't joined over my Discord, and you guys do use Discord, come over and join the wonderful community growing over there. You guys can chat with me directly, recommend me other videos to check out. I'm actually going to be checking out a couple of other trailers that you guys recommended very soon. But you guys can get heads up on like, what new stuff that I'm reacting to, as well as recommend stuff of your own, and also like wonderful artwork and stuff as well. So without further ado, I'm just gonna check this out and see what the sneak peek's all about. Thumbnail has like Gal Gadot on it, or I should say, Diana Prince, Wonder Woman, on it. So I can't wait to check this out, and then I'll talk about, my thoughts on this, as well as the Snyder Cut stuff in general, and DC stuff, because I do check out some DC content on this channel. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out and see exactly what they're willing to show us, because if I'm not mistaken, they got a good amount of money on this, to freshen stuff up a bit. In 3, 2, 1, sun.
The bell's already been rung.
It's the last line Lex Luthor mentioned in BVS. Oh, there he is.
Out in the dark.
Out of the dark.
The stars.
The stars.
Ding dong. The god is dead.
Oh shit, there he is. Wow. Okay, so this was super short. Okay, so it's 30 seconds actually, meant to be more ominous. HBO Max. First of all, let's just talk about this trailer specifically. The commentary that's being done in the background as, Diana Prince or Wonder Woman is, I guess, scouring through some sort of ancient hieroglyphics that sort of depict Darkseid, The letters look very, sort of like Roman alphabet style, but not exactly 100%, I haven't, seen my Roman alphabet in a long time, but, obviously the symbol that symbolizes the dark side is the Omega symbol, you know what I'm saying? And obviously it's a symbol for war. I love that they have the dialogue, Lex Luthor's dialogue in the background that he says at the end of BVS to Batman directly in the cell after he shaves off his head. It's a little detail that, now that, Superman is dead, because it was so now that Superman is dead, it's pretty much a siren to the rest of the universe, letting you know that basically the Earth is ready for invasion. Superman rung the bell in Man of Steel to bring Zod in, and since then Superman's sort of been the protector of the planet. But now that at the end of VVS he's gone, it's pretty much free for all at this moment, which ultimately brings Steppenwolf, you know what I'm saying? And here are my things for the Snyder Cut. Here's my little concept, or my other thoughts on the Snyder Cut. Now, I always believed that there was not a Snyder Cut, but I always believed there was footage and there was story elements and stuff actually filmed that Zack Snyder could not actually put into this movie. And then I feel like in my heart that there was a lot of studio presence within that original Justice League movie, and Zack Snyder had an original vision that was never brought onto screen. You know what I'm saying? And I truly think it'll make a difference, because this is based on my history with the DC movies. The theatrical release of Batman v Superman, I didn't enjoy all that much. I really loved it, but I didn't enjoy as much as the extended cut version, the extended Blu-ray cut version, which expanded on a lot of the BVS movies. Yeah, the BVS movie had a lot of issues. I think my main issue with BVS was the point that how quickly Batman just changes his opinion. I mean, it's not the Martha thing. God forbid, it's not the Martha thing. When I heard the Martha thing on in theaters, my reaction to the whole Martha thing was, in theaters, I was like, wait a minute. Both of their mom's name is Martha? What? I just had a mind, a light bulb moment over there. It wasn't like, oh my God, what the hell? Seriously, they're gonna connect over their moms? No, that wasn't the thing at all. The thing that really grinded my gears on that movie specifically, the biggest issue that I have with it is the issue about, how quickly Batman goes from trying to stab this fool to suddenly helping him. I felt like there was a whole other 5 minutes, at least another 5 minutes of discussion that needed to be included before Batman would have told Superman, is like, you know what, Martha's not gonna die tonight. And then the rest of the movie would have been fine for me. But other than that, I still love watching Batman v Superman. I watch it over and over again. But I'm sidetracking right now. We can talk more about this later. But Going back to this movie is obviously, you know, that little detail about Lex Luthor, Diana Prince discovering it. She's one of the first people to find out about it, and then I believe after her was Cyborg, because Diana's just been like studying this much more than, you know, any of the other superheroes at the moment. You know, what do you call, Flash doesn't know anything about it. Cyborg is getting a little bit of it through all his technological, you know, mind palaces, universes that he's able to tap into. Batman's doing his own research, but it isn't until Justice League actually starts, the movie actually starts, that he actually does researches and figures out about the mother boxes from Diana. So my main idea is that I do believe that Zack Snyder had a vision for the story of Justice League that we would have gotten that we didn't get. And I'm not one of those like hardcore, you know, very active fans who like went on forums, you know, used essays and whatnot and sent letters, signed petitions. I never did any of that. I always, you know, I always believed that there was a Snyder version of the movie out there that we didn't get. But, you know, if we did get it, fan freaking tastic. If we didn't, you know, it is what it is. You know, I wasn't gonna cry about it or nothing. I was gonna move forward with whatever new DC movies that are coming out. You know what I'm saying? And Henry Cavill is my Superman, man. I was never a Superman fan to begin with. It was Man of Steel that really brought me over to Superman as the ultimate superhero, in my opinion. It's just, I loved everything about Man of Steel, man. I watched that movie again over and over. It has pacing issues. I'm not gonna debate the whole pacing issues of the whole thing. And people are like, oh, you know, there's no moment to like really breathe. And we can argue about that. But the fact of the matter is that I feel like, in my opinion, Man of Steel introduced like the best version of Superman, man. Like Henry Cavill is just the Superman, man, like right out of the comics, man. Yeah, he doesn't save cats from trees and he doesn't smile all that much. We didn't get like, you know, a full fleshed out version because, you know, I think WB in general was trying to, you know, force themselves into creating a universe a lot faster than they should have. But, you know, that's all that stuff. But I just love, I'm so glad Henry Cavill's, you know, spoke out about bringing the Snyder Cut to home, you know, especially with that huge podcast. I'm sure if you guys are watching this, you guys have already seen that huge screen of fans and Zack Snyder revealing that info, and then Henry Cavill joining in and as well, getting the final Snyder Cut. And this stuff, it looks very promising. I mean, they got like, if I'm not mistaken, almost $18 to $20 million extra budget just for HBO Max to release this stuff. I mean, a lot of details and a lot of work goes into that extra, you know, touches and finishes, and they have a lot of footage, but they gotta throw in a little bit more. I assume they're gonna film more stuff for it. And like obviously add tons and tons of special effects, which is expensive as hell. So I am super looking forward. I'll definitely react to it on this channel when it comes out. I am super excited for all things DC going forward. You know, Man of Steel, love it. Batman v Superman, love it. Suicide Squad, there were parts of Suicide Squad that I really love. The whole movie as a whole, not sure, but apparently there's a David Ayer version of out there as, I don't know, man, but I'm willing to see any other version there is. You know, I loved Aquaman, love Shazam, love Wonder Woman 84 coming out. I'm super hyped and excited for that as well. So yeah, and this is definitely looking promising. And of course, you know, if you have Darkseid in, I hope that they bring Darkseid in. It's not just one movie and done. Darkseid his presence has to linger through several films, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then we got Brainiac too, dude. Brainiac, man, who's like almost on par with Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, anyway. But yeah. Very excited for all things DC going forward. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you guys are. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.